Kaboom! Teach them! Always make sure the message reach them.
Live from Kingston, Jamaica, broadcasting around the world. You're watching the Teach Them YouTube show. Intellectual, yet stimulating. Fair, frank, and factual. And now,
broadcasting live.
We will broadcast
live. This is Extra Class, streaming to the world and beyond.
Hey, let's go.
You know, it's Teach Them, the #1 intellectual blogging panel on the YouTube channel.
Good night, everyone. Let me know if you're seeing me clearly. Let me know if you're hearing me clearly. If you're seeing and hearing me clearly, welcome to another episode of Extra Class, episode number 341. Trust that everybody is okay. Big up to the people that were there from early. You know the thing go. But there, sleep or kill me. You understand? And night I come, so me just come for talk my mind and left. You understand? Big up to everybody, you know. All of the people, them. I hope my body not sick. I hope everybody healthy. And I get healthy. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Peeps. We're there. Yeah. Mama and Papa. You know where something go? Another week. Yeah. Talk about some things. Enough things left to talk about, you know, but I can't even talk about everything tonight because I'm going to drop asleep. You understand? And then sitting there like, Zane, I know some people that look forward to seeing me Friday gone, but I did tell you the Friday before, so my eyes them kind of did up. Well, my left eye really has been giving some problems, and I get the haircut. Yeah, you know what thing go. You understand? And I did have to do an eye examination and was waiting on my glasses. My glasses are alright. You understand what I mean? I say, I need to look for something kind of, you know what I mean? A couple girls look on here and say they like it. You know what I mean? Everything plug in, everything good. It a go on. Yes, look too bad. Yes, me peeps, we're there. You don't find foolishness, we're gone. Yeah, man. So, trying to get used to these things. Actually picked them up since this evening, and then something there. So, kind of weird disposition, but we're weird them. Yes, and try to sip for a while longer. Yes, yeah, man. Where will we start? So many things to talk about. Floyd agreed no charges were preferred against him. I not even know if I tell you about that, but my question, we won't talk about that. The situation surrounding young Nzinga King and the ruling by the DPP in the come take forever for them investigation. The DPP I take forever and a half for hand down a ruling in the matter. Many guns, as per police reports, have been recovered over the past week and a half, 2 weeks. I also saw a press conference where the Commissioner of Police says that murders are down comparative to last year. Some people are saying they're not so sure about that because and that they must sit on the ground. So some people are frown. Jamaica's corruption situation continues unabated. As such, we have slipped one place. Surprisingly, I thought we'd have slipped more than one places in the latest global corruption ranking. What else go on? Blood a run, man a run, wanted man a run, got I don't even know. Many different things are going on here, sir. So we are talking about a few other things. Family members killing family members, sons killing fathers, son killing mothers and fathers, and I don't know. Grace McLean. You understand? I didn't talk about this for a long time, but I didn't get to stream to talk about it. She has been interdicted. That means that she is suspended from returning to work. Subsequent to the conclusion of an ongoing investigation. And we talk about everything there. I think dancehall artist Rytikal has been freed of gun charges. And we talk about that down on one part, said we are not looking things there. You see me? Man a kill ex-lover. Yes, Jaro. That's something that don't go on Trelawney they like. You understand? And thing. I know, brother. Devil, one wanted brother when named Devil, him turned himself in. He was recently listed as a wanted man by the police. He turned himself in, so I suppose the devil is now in hell. I don't know. Yeah, so we tell about the name of them people they answer to, you know. Me tell them about the name them, but they don't believe me. You understand? They don't believe me still. I try to me the research, but they not take it serious. Yeah, son. I think it was 13 guns yesterday, Denzel. Zane. I think 10 rifles, 2 submachine guns, and a pistol. I think. Yeah, I think it was 13 though. Zane and thing. So I could start. So Jamaica slips one place in the global corruption ranking. As I said, I'm not surprised that there's a slip. I am just surprised that the slip isn't greater based on the number of allegations of corruption and all sort of things, especially in the reports that were tabled by the AG in recent months. Well, I suppose that the rankings probably were compiled before those revelations were made. So let's see, Jamaica slipped one place on the 2021 Transparency International Corruption Ranking. Now, in the list revealed recently, Jamaica fell to 70th in 2021 from 69th out of 180 countries in 2020. So currently we are number 70 out of 180 countries. However, the island's Corruption Perception Index, CPI, remained at 44, where 0 is considered highly corrupt and 100 is considered very clean. So we are 44, we're not even a middle. We're below a middle, like, you understand? With the wrong side of 50 part, the wrong side of fence. Jamaica also remained the 5th most corrupt country in the Caribbean, behind Haiti, Dominican Republic, Guyana, and Trinidad. Now, Barbados, Barbados is everybody's pride and joy of late. You understand? Motley is the favorite prime minister across the Caribbean. Is the people's prime minister. Apparently, even if you don't live at Barbados as your prime minister, many people have taken her as their prime minister, even though they live in a different country, even Jamaica. Yeah, so what I say. So Barbados is considered the least corrupt country in the region with a score of 65 out of 100. Remember, 100 means clean and 0 mean highly corrupted. Barbados is 65. We are 44. You understand? We don't support on this like. That is the CPI, that is. Now for the period 2012 to 2021, Jamaica's CPI ranged between 38 and 44. So since 2012, we have been improving based on the global ranking, but on the ground, them still take poor people for clown. You understand? Poverty just a run we down as politicians' belly get bigger and round and them bank book get grown and never mind. But during the past 5 years, Jamaica's CPI was consistently 44, with the exception of 2019 when it dipped to 43. I don't know. I'm not sure how we work out the ranking, but on the surface of it, I don't know the indices and the criteria that are analyzed and the data that is collated and them something there. But on the ground, looking in front of me on the ground, more corruption than this in our place. So I guess, as I said, I don't know if the data was compiled before the latest reports tabled by the Auditor General. I don't know. But we're more corrupt than what this is sure, right? I know. May I tell you that? You understand? Corruption in Jamaica make good name. You understand? Jack Corruption Maker. That's our name now. And long time. It need to fix. You understand? So Barbados continue to lead the way. And this is not me comparing Jamaica to Barbados. If you realize I've never spoken on the Barbados issue, whether it being a republic, never. And you see, I am very selective in the things that I speak on, because you see, people right now, I can't bother with people. Everybody too emotional and up in them feelings, and more time, I just leave people alone. You understand? Making them one sorrows them drown. You see, because the people right now too fickle, everything they get emotional and quarrelly. You understand? I mean, I have time for your quarrel with nobody. Right now, I have some money, I try me. You understand? My energy, I not try it. I can't bother with it unnecessary talking sometimes. You see, because people right now, everybody very heated. I don't know what I go on. I don't know if I lockdown kind of make my head hot or sitting, but everybody dark. You understand what I say? Everybody want a lantern at the park. Them dark. So more time I need to bother trouble so look at things. You understand what I say? Yeah man, yeah, we need to do it with the Queen, and we need to do all of them something, and we need to fix corruption, and we need to do some more. Well, all of them something we need to do. You see? So yeah. Barbados, big up on us. Zine, but the one thing I should say about this before we move on, not because Barbados has moved to a republic, mean that you just get up and move to a republic overnight. There are processes and things. You understand? It's always interesting to hear opposition people calling on governments to do things when for them part of the farm government and they don't even move the pin to fix certain things where they must have to fix. You understand what I say? So, I don't know. Yes, and it is always, I'm telling you, everybody is a leader until a time for leading. That is the thing. Everybody is a leader until it's time to actually lead. It will we are leader. It will we have solutions to everything. We can't fix this. We can't fix that. We can't fix. And when we get the chance and the opportunity to fix these things, we'll look like a fool. You understand? Everybody is a leader until it's time to lead. Everybody have a solutions until them face with the problem actually. You know what I think? So, I kind of not really give too much credence when I say the PNP a clap. I say we need for Jamaica Republic by our 60th anniversary. They don't in a power for 30 or 40 years. I'm just saying. Exaggerate. Then no shouldn't do that then, man. Yes, and then we won't have to talk about it now. If we not did see it being so pressing, then we don't do it. You see, the things that we need to fix now, the Jamaica Labour Party need to fix them. So when I'm in our opposition, then nobody will chatting after that to fix because when you did it, to fix it. That me I talk about. So if you did it and the thing need to fix, you fix it. And stop chatting when you're in our opposition about that need to fix. Fix it when you're in a power. You understand? So if you did know say you want to fix, why you not fix it? Oh, probably some people feel like they was going to be in power forever. I suppose the Jamaica Labour Party probably I live the same luxury they feel like they are going to not no last ever. You understand? Teacher me well, shave up and nice too. Yeah, I'm a beard too. Yeah, son. A beard man. Them things are a combination of things. You see me? Yeah, man. So me just say now, whilst you form the government, whether you are Jamaica Labour Party government or PNP government, you can't go fix everything in a 1 term or a 2 term. Mark, you me get that. Zin? But now come in a opposition, be hypocritical. Like when they try to do the thing too. If when they do the thing and start the thing, then the thing will then probably move forward. You understand? When they rush, there are many things we need to treat with right now than talking about becoming a republic. That is the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth. The health sector is a mess. The hospital then come like some place of sick people not for that. You understand? The schools them lack resources. The police force lack resources. In some place, donkey can't walk on the track them because the amount of patrol in them. Some place still not have pipe water. You understand? Crime monster a choke with left, right, and center. We have more pressing things to deal with than becoming a republic. I don't know that becoming a republic will solve our problems. You understand? Whilst we need to do away with the Queen and sort out what thing we sell, that not going to solve no problem. So if you feel like so becoming a republic, I going to solve Jamaica's problem then. You need to admit them a public. You understand? Yeah, because it not going. So that is the situation. Them say we little bit more corrupt than last year, which I think we're a lot more corrupt than last year. You understand? So, me don't know what them I use, but then, me don't know. You understand? Yeah. Yeah, man. That I go on. So I go watch and see. I have a feeling that we're going to slip more next year based on some things when we see I go on and hear I go on and them something there. And we're not serious about corruption either. We're not serious. First thing, you have one body when name. What your body name? What a body the name with Trevor Monroe and some man over there? The Integrity Commission. Me I try if you say something, but me don't want to say it wrong. But me I wonder what the purpose of the Integrity Commission? What them ever do about it? What kind of result them ever have? What kind of dent them are put in a corruption? And not just a person. I don't even know if them affect the perception of corruption, much less corruption itself. You understand? The only thing me hear them do is ask the statutory declarations from politicians, and the politician then take about 2 years to send you go give them. By the time the politician then send you go give them, them make more money around one place, around one part, and the either under them mattress and then sitting there and I don't know. You understand? Zine, me say Greg Christie come back. I was very, enthused to see a man where he's not really busy with people. But the Integrity Commission come like a one big dog when they take out the whole of them teeth. Not even big dog, because it's not even a big dog. It's like, one of them look a mongrel like, but they take out them teeth too. So it's not even a big dog. It's just a dog. When they have no teeth like. You understand? The ribs are showing them sitting there and maybe not see purple. The Auditor General Department now, that are going with some things. You understand? Because regular Pamela Monroe kick them in their teeth. You understand? And squeeze too short and then sitting there. Integrity Commission. I don't know how much integrity the Integrity Commission have. Then that is a part of the problem. You understand? So that is the thing. And anywhere corruption is, crime there beside it. So a large part, why me I talk so loud like me drive truck? I live near river. A large part of the crime in the country is corruption related. You understand? Anywhere corruption lingers, crime follows. Crime and corruption are brother and sister, first cousin, husband and wife. Yeah, them relations. You see? So and our leaders don't have the will and the decisiveness needed to rid first the political directorate of corruption and then other civil entities. The Jamaica Constabulary Force is a very corrupt place. We know that, yes, every police are not criminal. But the thing is that one police being a criminal is a problem. Because that one police being a criminal, you see, can cause many people for dead. One police, And so we have more than one police who are criminal. You understand? So therein lies the problem. And yes, you can't root out all of the criminal elements out of the police force overnight. It's going to be an ongoing fight. But say, your teacher, by the way, the means a truck driver. Yeah, because through truck make enough nice life, they have to talk over the engine for people hear the engine sound for people hear them. And like when I live near a river, through a river a flow, and it nice like you talk to somebody across the river, you have to talk louder. So yeah, them people that talk loud, truck driver and people live near a river. You see me? The politicians keep on I look out for them friend. I say Andrew Weekly a wiggly him way back in I think. I see him on committee where steer Portmore to become parish. See neatly before you know it, Andrew Wheatley a minister sitting there again. You understand? And them look at things they go on. We see man like Daryl Vaz saying buy some land up on one place where enough to buy some land. We see Montague when him a minister of national security, some man get gun where them have criminal record and FLA, so they don't forget no gun. We see where him run a security place again, then buy some car where they don't get it, and him man then get the whole lot of money. We see man take you again, run a one place, run a one part recently. I not even remember where him do, because I lose count of where man take you do. The folly then. You understand? Me see JC watching so down a one thing one at a time, down a one place, run a one part. The Prime Minister came in at the Prime Minister office. Me see Carl Samuda with the Mombasa grass business, him still about. Him all get Minister of Education. Carl Samuda, you know, Minister of Education. Me not against Carl, but Carl Samuda, Minister of Education. You understand? From me, I look a boy Carl Samuda old man. No disrespect, Sir Carl. But from me, look so Carl Samuda old man. I know me at an old man. And Carl Samuda the Minister of Education. Something where you need to fix the sector where you need to fix and diversify and this and that. Who else? Weekly, take about 30 weeks before the Prime Minister deal with film situation. He must dealing with it on a weekly basis. You understand? See, Grace McLean, the outfit take the fall for some other people run one part. I don't know if you want to call any, because they're very sweet-fire, you know. I mean, me not mind no man and them pit me. You understand? A whole heap of things are going about here, man. See? So many different things are going about here. You understand? Every little thing, some things are going on, and you know, you hear nothing about it after a while, and down a petro scam and all of them places there, and See, nutrition limited place what they run there, so same way some things are going around there with even hear nothing more about it recently. You understand? Because Pamela Monroe alone can't fight the fight, you know. The Auditor General alone can't fight the fight. You see? And yes, things are being done, but it has been done at too much of a snail space, brother. The thing way outside already, so we have to keep up with the thing or try outsprint the thing. We cannot lag behind the thing, brother. Yeah, son. And so Jamaica is like a punch. That's funny. You see it? So, I don't know. And successive governments have done the same folly and ills and give it pills and them something there. You understand? So it's not no one PNP do it or no one Labour right do it. I all of them. You understand what I say? No different pork, no different barrel, or no different barrel, no different pork. I don't know how you go, but that's something there. You understand? What about the 9-year-old boy that was killed 2 weeks ago? I don't know nothing about. As in, I don't hear nothing. I know that the police said they were having difficulties trying to proceed with the investigations. And I remember definitively Fitz Bailey saying that some things that shouldn't be so hard are proving to be hard. He didn't speak specifically to what things or if it related to anybody, but I don't know. You understand? A man said vote UIC. But then the UIC is a political party too, and political parties are made of politicians, and politicians build their lives and promises. What has the UIC done to prove as a track record that they will be different? The UIC don't even have one constituency under them belt down here. You understand what I mean? So what do you want? So we have to, all right, vote UIC. So the People's National Party is a slow boat going nowhere. The Jamaica Labour Party is one boat where in a one quagmire corruption and trying within an option. So the UIC is here. But we get up on ourselves, put up vote UIC. UIC, a politician running together, and I like say UIC and a politician run them. What them ever do fish give you the confidence to say them are gonna be different? Because every politician come with a bag of promises, see me and nothing. You understand what I say? So with the track record, so fine, they're an alternative, but what is there to suggest? What kind of body of work them have behind them? What has they done? What have they done to show you, say, look, we're serious about this. We have the will to do this. You understand? You know? So yes, we need a third party, we need a third option. But then, me see people are seeing UIC like, is the savior? Like, I understand that, seeing that are politicians over there so too. And the whole of them are politicians. Politicians can only do one thing, you know. And it is partake in politics and everything will come running. You understand what I say? So yeah, we need a third option, a viable third option. Zane, but you know just come knock on my door tonight and say, oh, you are the wind of change. No, you have to show me what kind of change you're going to bring, how you plan to bring the change, all of the processes and plans that you have going forward. You understand? Make one election come and we see how the UIC acquit themselves if they can break into it. It's going to take a while. The UIC can't be the answer overnight. You understand what I'm saying? So whilst we need a third party, a viable third party option, Zane? So I'm just saying, because mark you, I am almost certain that many people who are part of the UIC now were once People's National Party supporters or activists or Jamaica Labour Party supporters or activists. Take from that what you will. But just put it out there. You understand? So, yeah. Politicians, whichever way you go. But I'm not telling you look like a film place. No, I go still. That them run a thing. I mean, I leave my door. So, yeah. I want me still there. So, I'm gone. Jamaica is always going to run by PNP or JLP. But you never know, you know, Empress. Win some. Wisdom. You never know, you know, because everything has to start somewhere. You see, mentalities, I think, but as I would need a third option. You understand? But I'm just saying. What you see? What? Turn and sing a spawn a dance, you know? You understand? Like, I'm just saying. Remember, we deal with politicians here. Don't never lose. The moment you lose sight of the fact. So, yes, things are so bad and we need a change. But the moment you lose sight of the fact that a political party is made up of politicians, you have a problem. Just putting that out there. You understand? No, I don't think him stream ready, you know. You understand? I don't think him is stream ready right now. You see me? Yeah, man. NDM. You see, the NDM was made up of breakaway people from the Jamaica Labour Party. You understand? So then, what kind of new ideas them are come with? I'm just saying, man. Look here. Right now, separate and apart from wanting a third party option, we need a change in our mentality. That we need a first thing we need to do is change. Teach no one Amir Blight. First thing we need to change. Look here, if Amir come in here now, I'm going to go and trouble everything and touch everything. I mean, I don't have time to run up and down back at Amir. You understand what I'm saying? So if you don't want to run up and down back at not a phone of business. You see me? Yeah, man, it's work, I work it. Yeah. So first thing we need to change is the mindset. That's the first thing. I've preached many sermons about that. And many Sundays and Friday nights. So I can't even bother go this again. See? Point is, they had a valid third party before. Well, interesting. But was it viable though, Empress Wisdom? Like, so the NDM was there. But was it a viable option? As me as I seeing that it is an offshoot of one of the political party where we say we're done with. You understand what I say? And it was just a situation where apparently some people just never patient and want start out them thing and them thing. You understand what I say? So, man, you see me? Give him a 10-second view, man. When we say I'm here in due time, man, don't stop pressure me. You understand? When come like a Jamaican economy, when just pressure it. No, this headline opened what if I eyes recently, like people are saying, what you mean? Then you know this a community. Wisdom. Yeah, stop calling me Empress. Oh, you know, so me I say Wisdom H, I'm all of me head of Empress. Win some odds so me I talk to all of, my apologies, sir. My sincerest of apologies. You understand? Yeah, me there girl up the big man. Yeah, that's right. Empress Mac, what go on? Decline in murders and record gun seizures, says Anderson. Jamaica has seen a decline in murders. First thing, I don't write the stories. I read the stories. I never write it. You understand? Anderson, well, this was disclosed by Commissioner of Police Major General Anthony Anderson at a press conference in the week. Anderson indicated that since the start of the year, 88 illegal guns have been recovered. I suppose that is probably 100 or over, you know. These includes 13 rifles, the highest all in January since 2011. Anderson indicated that the AK-47 is a weapon of choice for gunmen in Jamaica, with the gun costing between $500,000 to $1 million to acquire. Zane? Then carry, then is read, me I read, then this is what they want to tell us, then is that me write it, me I read, and when me done read, then me you ask me, then I mean, you understand, then it's not me write it. So, as what you want AK? Half a mil to $1 mil, and some man have about 13. But star. The police commissioner disclosed that there have been 333 murders. I think that was in the first 29 days of the year. Zine, since the start of the year, representing a 6%. So this is it now. Representing a 6% reduction when compared to the corresponding period last year. So in January of 2021, the country recorded 145 murders in the same period. So last January, 145. This January, at the time, 133. So they must say it's a reduction. As in, mathematically speaking, it's a reduction. See? But, feel reduced. You understand? It come like when you go to a store, go buy something like, and then so they give you a discount, and discount no make no sense like. It's kind of, that's how it feel like. You see, Master gun there Jamaica like a rice grade. It talk like a joke, brother. So Anderson stated that gang-related conflicts accounted for 88% of the homicides committed so far. He noted that interpersonal conflicts also significantly contributed to the tally. Meanwhile, all other major crimes have also gone down. Rape is seen a reduction of 67%, robbery 14%, shootings 21%, and break-ins 11%. Decline, apparently. The police say all major crime combined are down 19%. Yes. AK about 700 US. A big money that. Big money business. Yes, Jaja. Right, so this is what the data is saying. So compared to last year, at that time, fewer murders were committed. But when you watch the news or read the papers, you look mucky. You understand? So you don't really feel that way upon the ground. Because upon the ground with you, you know, look so, feel so, sound so. You understand? So, I don't know. But then we go back to the thing where people that say, yo, a broke hungry man a commit crime. Then when broke hungry man if you get $1 million from buy AK-47 road boy. Eh? Well, probably a broke hungry man a fire it still, but then it's not a broke hungry man buy it. So, I don't know. Yeah, son. You know, I watch one show one time where say all crime have a rich, big belly white man behind it. No, me just tell us I watch the show, Me then tell us that's something thing, is a show say. But just I repeat what the show say. Yeah, son. Me don't remember what show said. It was a long. It's one of those, I was a boy at the time. It kind of stick with me like, yeah, man. So behind every crime you have a fat white man behind it. Yeah, I don't know. Lottery scamming, the guns for drug trade. And look, one of the things is that we find all the problems with the gun situation. The borders are too porous. The ports are too loose. Zane, the wars, because guns still keep flowing through those places. They intercept some, but some reach a road. But then we have 140 unmanned point of entry around the island. So big up to all of the hardworking fishermen, them, you know, who catch some fish. But yeah, some man a fish with guns. You understand? I think, well, if I was in charge of certain things, I don't think that I would have enough resources presently to put up police posts at every fishing village. But these fishing villages are a big part of the problem as well. And we need to call a spade a spade. Not for the fishermen, them a fish that carry gun coming in our country. But no. Not for the man that will plant ganja, sending go places and gonna come in return. Not for the man that will farm, send the meat, raise animal, send the meat go places and gonna come back. You understand? See? Some of the airstrips them in the country are still being used by planes where none no name. You understand? So there are many different things, and the one that hurt me the most, is that my Jamaican brothers and sisters and cousins and uncles and them people there who leave Jamaica, so them a left Jamaica to go look better for themselves and them family, buy hundreds and thousands of guns and send it back to Jamaica to kill off them Jamaican brothers and sisters. Many times in the conversation about guns, we tend to overlook the impact of us as Jamaicans buying guns, sending them come here for lock turf and run off area and all sort of crap. Yeah? Opportunities are wasted on some people, and I've said that before. And in the conversation, I said that one time, somebody said to me about teaching, everybody deserves an opportunity. No, someone don't forget it. That me I tell you. You see? But some of the young people are not easy need, you know, Miss Winsome. You see some of the young people here, a generation of some things, you know. You stay there. Some of the young people here. Right now we just need sensible people here, whether they're young or they're oldish like, we're sensible people. You see it? Eh? So a gun thing and a fun thing. You understand? So I don't know one door guns are walk through come here. See? And I know so-called politicians alone are buy guns, as we like to say. Many of our brothers and uncles them buy a gun both and we father too. And we brethren them and we know. You understand? But it is easy to blame politicians. I mean, never get blamed, you know, with them big belly jacket and type SUV driving self, you know, vet for them dog and they sitting in and helper quarters and they sitting in and then forget blame. We don't say no, because enough of them has been and probably are still involved in some things that are untoward. But the thing evolved from politicians, man. Enough of the man them know no politician can't give them no chat. Politician will get box like on the know too. You understand? On the know, you know. Enough politician can't get some man not talk about it. Enough politician was them a MP can't talk to some man on them constituency side. Enough of them. I don't know too. I want to know so the thing evolve. I want to know so latch scamming and the guns with jug trade and some man was them a work a foreign. I buy a gun and send come here for them brother blood. I don't know. But because it is cute to say politician, and as I say, when I extricate them, you know, because of them start the foolishness from the beginning of time around one part, you know, and many of them has helped to sustain the thing, you know. But the thing evolve. So while I say me still have politicians involved in the thing, as some youth to rise up and make some money, I run a thing. You understand? So make we stop going like we don't know how the thing go. You just call out the politician them same, but we not call out the brother and the uncle and the brethren them. And we know, enough of we know. When we see on social media every day, I left some comment on some video and some post. Them know enough criminal. How many of them ever call the police and say, yo, go on? You know what say? One big head brother around our lane around there, so. him have one gun around one part. We know. Yeah, DeAndre, ports them loose. Brother, you have 140 ports where any time any man can sailboat going on them local corner and crevices there. You see it? Enough of we know so with data there with man we are kill man. Enough of we know so with son a kill man. Enough of we know so with brother a kill man. But yet you want crime for you don't want crime for stop. You want crime for stop around our next part. You don't want crime where you can help stop. You understand? Or that want to know. We want conditional crime fighting. We don't want wholesale crime fighting. But teach them, the politician give them big money contracts to buy gunshots. Me can't speak to that, brother. You understand? I can't speak to that. I know no evidence of that. See? So, yeah. So, provide me with some evidence, as I say. Because I know you see some people who we don't listen very well, you know. I say we not extricate the politicians, because of them starting and some of them sustaining, but none of them can give some man no talk. You understand? Some politicians and them are take talk from man, you know, that's the thing there. So one time a politician, them was keen a constituency. Now them are some squire. You understand? And sometimes them a buy, go buy Josie man them to and them things. They send out boy then town, you don't even know. You see him? Cause that's how it things set. At them man they with we know the ones that come through the airport involve politicians. Again, I can't speak to that. You understand? Me can't speak to that. See, me know say gonna come here through the wharf, through the airport. Well, I don't know much through the airport, but gonna come here through all boat, and we need to tap the gun them from come here. Cause first thing, you know, so you see police them find quite a few guns in recent days. Brother, a joke thing to the amount of gun where they are that. You see me? A joke thing to the amount of gun where they are that. So whilst every gun that is removed from the street is important, the amount of gun where they are. Right now, more gun there than man. That because enough man have all three guns. You see me? Eh. But Josie, that's how we start, you know. We say anywhere corruption, the crime, the right side of it. Yes, you see what you know? So it's like, it's true, we a teacher, like, we introduce a lesson. You understand? And, you know, inferential, yeah, you bring out them things that me not have to tell you. You see? Yeah, watch your teachings, man. You see? So I saw it thing go. Anyway, corruption, the crime, the side of it. Nothing breeds corrupt. You hear them say poverty breeds crime. Nothing breeds, which is, there's merit to that. But nothing breeds crime like corruption. And as me say from before, with political leaders, they don't have nothing. They don't have the will, they don't have the skill. Because them too friendly. See? Because how me look on this friend thing here, you know. If my brethren run off a thing, me want my brethren thing for balance. Me want my brethren thing for look good. So me I go behave myself and make sure my brethren good. But if you're your friend and them a thief all that money for you look like a fool, then it's not your friend that. But then we push them aside a little bit to make it look like we are doing a little thing and then we take time and bring them back. Before you know it, boom, them turn all prime minister about it. We don't see what going on. You really even know. You see me? So, it thing rough. It thing, until we deal with the corruption on a level, crime will be on a level. So we can't get 1 million gun. Because the truth is that as one gun come off a street, 10 more there in a road. You understand? That's nature of the thing, you know. Some man just a work for buy gun. Some man, the first money they make a gun, then buy. Back in the days, when a man make a money, the first money he make him try buy a local car. And then, you know, him upgrading car, local till he get him dream car. Or him start buy 2 black and couple steel and couple bag of cement and do a local thing. No, a gun him and them a pile up, brother. A gun house him and them live in gun building, gun mansion, gun dwelling. Joke. Yo, and the next thing, you know, is this is the thing. Me say ACP Bailey list 90 man we wanted, you know. And the 90 was out of 200 wanted man in the country. You know. See, there are at least 200 men in the country that are wanted. And watch it thing, you know. Teaching the biggest crime in Jamaica is the minimum wage of $7,000, brother. Jaja. Yeah. Me understand what you say. But you know, Raphael, what you matter now? Yeah, most of the man that we most of the people that may have work 7,000 and I commit a crime. So me hold on there. Because me understand what you say on one side, I think, you know. So yeah, say minimum wage raise. Absolutely. You understand? But I promise you this. Most of the people who are earning minimum wage now kill a fly about here. I saw man rich and happy, brother. I saw man we have flowers a dance and a burn up money and a dash for liquor. I saw man we have some big yacht. I saw man we have 30 car park in a garage. I saw man who wear one suit of clothes one time. So yes, minimum wage is in need for changing. I get exactly what I said. But I'm just show you the next side I think. Man say I'll use anything wash car. Eh? Brother, rich badness man, them say it there, sir. That me I make you do. Eh? Rich badness. DeAndre, what you mean so there's no charge of people imported? What you mean imported guns? Like you mean reputable outlets that are registered in the sale of arms, or you mean a man who is caught? Because when I say import gun, that sound legitimate to me. If you mean a man with a smuggle gun coming in a country, so me understand what you say, because I don't get it. See? Yeah, man. Alright. I want topic me cover and night I come like and you understand. You see we can't talk about crime till die kingdom coming and that is the thing, you know. Zane. But the truth is that the talking thing won't even make no difference now, you know, brother. Because if when we don't talk, me come out of my studio and me go out there so me see my brother drive come link me with 2 guns where I'm not supposed to have and me not call the police or tell the police. Then me complicit. You understand what I say? If you know so when you done, Zane, Empress, you call your bad man boyfriend, we will kill 2 man later. Then we don't make no sense with the start. Better so me just go play with my son. You understand what I mean? You don't make no difference. So if us as citizens now go do nothing about the thing and we sit down and wait for police with everything, then that going to name we suffer more. We left, lick out the plate because then name suffer already. You know, I just look gravy left in the plate like. They're going to eat that. Right now, we plate soon broke. You see? So if we are going to depend on government and police to fix this, dog name we suffer already, them go and break up the plate. That me I tell you, say. You see? Yeah. And the man them out there now, you know, we see them a chatter and a kill. If you shouldn't sit them down and ask them a G, then I could have why I kill people. Him not know why I kill nobody. He just a kill some man. Yo. Alright. Brother, I'm gonna tell you this. Zane, enough man who have committed murder. If you sit them down and ask them, get rid of Indicom quick. Hold on there. Elvis B. I soon talk to Elvis. Zane, if you sit him down, ask him, So them murders are where you commit. Where you commit them for? In can't tell you. No for the man them we kill people, let's kill some man, brother. Elvis said, get rid of Indicom and see how quick crime rate reduce. Police will just go for the gunmen and execute them. No comebacks. But Elvis, you know before Indicom like the murders did still high like same way like yes, and even higher than now, you know, because even though we have record 1,300, 1,400 murders, you know, we have recorded 1,600 murders in the past, you know, 1,500, and I did a video about I think from 1962 how much murders we commit and when it takes to reach 100 and when it takes to reach 500 and the first time I reach 1,000 the first time I reach 1,500. So man been a dead runner for a long time, you know, even before in the coming brother. Yeah, sir. So why is it they have some police out there where they wire some man, you know? See? The murder did still go on about there. You understand? So, you know, but I know that there's a train of thought or a chain of thought. One of them thoughts sitting there where I say, smuggle gonna hear said it was saying him crazy. No. I don't know that is correct. Say a man that is held smuggling guns in the country, there's no charge. That I don't think so, because I'm sure some man has served time in a prison for that. So that would then suggest then that no man that has ever been held for illegal guns coming in the country has been charged, arrested, has been charged. That can't right. You understand? I will go out on a limb and say that no make no sense. That can't make no sense. When me even think about it 2 times, I not think about it 3 times, and 2 times I think about it. You understand? I don't know if that him say. I couldn't that him say. And probably I say something and people interpret it that way, but I couldn't that him say. Yeah. Pay it now, so I think set up, man. I say a word, and just let it reach. Hey, man, to Jamaica, that's it. Well, that's that still. But I don't know if that is. I don't know. You understand? I couldn't say. But I wouldn't think that is the case. As a matter of fact, that cannot be the case. You understand? That can't be the case. No, when I get into what man is away, no, each man do for them thing. You know, that's not what me I deal with now. It's just because you as my viewer bring up the point, I cannot think that somebody who is held on suspicion of importing guns in the country, as we say, Zane, illegally, that can't make no sense. Corrupt employees at ports turn a blind eye. Buyers. Yes, that is true, Ali. That is true. That is absolutely correct. But, you know, me I go out for one next limit, Ali, and say most of the guns that we are coming in the country, no come through half them, you know. No come through formal ports, you know. You understand? Well, I can't give you no data and I kind of like to have facts. I would suggest that most of the guns that we are come through some fishing village and some one of the 140 unmanned ports in the country. So whilst guns are come through the wharf, you know, don't get me wrong, I don't think that's most of them are come, man. You understand? I don't think that. So the JDF, the Coast Guard, the resources, more resources are needed. The Marine Police. Oh, me there say something about why me all over the place. As me I say, if I was, there are 140 to be exact, Mr. Davis, 140 unmanned points of entry around the island. So if, hypothetically speaking, if I was the Minister of National Security, I'd be a boss some boy fired for your gun. But that's a different story for your next time. You don't play with people. Or the Commissioner of Police. That's funny. I think, and this is just my layman's observation, I could be wrong. And as I said to Empress Ali just now, and she made a Valid point. But I think, and again, I could be wrong, that most of the guns, whilst we have guns coming through the official ports of entries, most of the guns come here through points of entries that are unmanned and through fishing villages. As a matter, I have done stories about fishing village and this gun thing. A man will walk a fishing village, tell you how I'm involved and how I'm bringing gun and all of them something. So this is not secret. Whilst the resources are not there to have a police post in all major fishing village, there has to be more that the JDF Coast Guard and the JCF Marine Police do in and around these fishing villages and these unmanned points of entries. Yeah? Whilst we don't have the manpower to search every boat we come from sea, at every port at sea, we have to do some more things. You understand? We have to do some more things. Yeah. Because a gun people them are dead by around here, both here. See? And as I was saying to somebody, I think yesterday, so whilst it is being bandied about that most of the people who are dying violently in these shootings are gangsters killing gangsters, gangster and gangster war. At the end of the day, it's a Jamaican being killed, and the international report will say a man was shot and killed in Jamaica. The report now will say, Gangster Tom was killed by Gangster John. That's a Jamaican was shot and killed. So, whether gangster kill gangster, the murders them need to stop. Because whilst gangsters are hunting for gangsters, sometimes they are very, very cold and innocent people lose their lives just like that. It has to stop. I highly doubt the fisherman can even refuse to carry out the... What you mean? You doubt that they can refuse? Bro, everything in life is a choice. You choose not to deal with gun, it's a choice. You choose not to deal with get involved in illegal, it's a choice. Everything is a choice. There may be consequences, but it is a choice. Bro, enough of them. Mr. Davis, there's an article. Type in all that fishing for guns. Gleaner. Type in that in our browser and read the article there. And you get exactly what I try to tell you. Nobody no force them, bro. But we are moving. We need a crime summit. We need a crime summit, a crime forum. And teach them. Because the truth is that whilst, as we said, the talking don't mean much at the end of the day, if we not play our part, you have some people who can affect some changes. They do listen for various reasons. Some of them are listen because they want EF teacher to call their name certain way. For them lie, right me. Some people just are listen because them know so even though we beat them regular, we still have the country's best interest at heart and we want what is best for the country. So even though some people have to get beaten, them know so look here. That youth there, him really want a better Jamaica, you know. So they may watch that. You understand? Some people think we're sensible, you know, a few people. So them tune in and you know what I mean? So with some people listen. So we probably need one of them things. And I'm sure that you guys have brilliant ideas and such. So probably they can pick up one or a few ideas. Some of them going like them above ideas of the regular man. Some of them have no letters before or beside or and or after we name like. You know. And then there are some people in this world who, if you don't have no letters before or after your name, there is nobody, you know, make no sense. You see me? Them know living in your upscale neighbor. Brother, you know me live. You know if me live in an upscale neighborhood, sir. But anyway, that's the same thing. DeAndre, I'll stick to what I said before. That cannot be right. So, irrespective of who said, that not make it a fact. You understand? And even if something is played, was it an entire thing or something was taken out? Look, we have to be careful of them things. You understand? I'll leave that there, sir. You see, as I say, each man do for them. I do my thing my way. I don't know. See, but that cannot be right. You see it? Yeah, man. So, yeah. All right. Make we talk about some more things. So since we're up on a gun thing, make we talk about government to pay up to $500,000 for illegal guns. Wisdom, big up yourself. But just see the message. Prime Minister Andrew Holness has announced a new Get the Guns campaign. This is nothing new. There has been cash for gun campaign for a long time. But by the way, teach them, these murders have long past the level of criminality. It is not terrorism, which is true. It's scary, small entertainment. It have scary. Empress Ali look like she don't like money for guns business. And Ali, you don't look like you like that. It is what I say. Police and soldiers cry for pay raise. Give them a financial incentive for finding these illegal guns. But Ken Lang, you shouldn't have to pay police and soldiers for find guns. You pay them already. You tell me you need to increase them salary, fine. But you can't. You got to pay them for find guns. There's a kind of worm where it's good to be a kind of worm where you know want to open. You improve their benefits and their take-home pay as them deserve. But to say you got to incentivize police to find guns, I'm not sure that is a kind of room we want to go down into. You understand? Improve them pay. You understand? Let them go do their work. See? Work. Nothing won't work. Oh, nothing. Right. So Empress Ali, she not love it. See? But as me I say now, Empress, the cash gun something. I know not new. A long time them do that something. But apparently them a revamp it like. I don't know if it is now tax-free. Under the initiative, a reward system will be put in place where between $250,000 and $500,000 will be paid for illegal weapons. Now, speaking at an event recently, Holness said the undertaking is part of the government's strategy to fight crime. You understand? Yeah, that's out the glass. He also urged, he appealed to persons in possession of illegal guns to give them up. Youths, just bring in the guns. What the false information, small entertainment? I don't know, I'm not sure. Point me to which info you talk about that. See? Increase their package and let's see. Yeah, man, improve them pay. I don't think. You incentivize them to say, okay, each police will find a gun, he might get 10,000, 20,000, 30,000. I'm not sure about that. Crime Stop Part 3. Which are what they say now? Yeah. There are several key elements to the plan. Some of them are too secret. We won't say too much about them. Except to say that our capacity to detach and recover firearms has considerably improved. And you are seeing the result of it already. He reiterated that plans are afoot to significantly increase the penalty for possession of an illegal gun. Oh, as I say that, I need to say something. I did a video and somebody commented and said that didn't the government pass a law where if you're held with an illegal guns, it is 15 years mandatory? And I think I replied to that saying I know of no such law. However, in retrospect, I may have been wrong. See? I may have been wrong. Because as per the sentencing guideline for illegal possession of firearm, I think the starting point is 15 years. So that person may have been correct in saying that. So saying it's mandatory 15 years, I think the starting point, I think I probably, that's why I'm reply to it. So, Zane, yeah. DeAndre, we don't need for to and fro, to and fro, to and fro, to and fro. All I simply need to do is to seek some response from somebody within the Ministry of Justice Department or the police force to answer the question. It's not a big deal. It cannot be right, sir. And Bunny Wheeler, even if Bunny Wheeler say, Bunny Wheeler artist, Bunny Wheeler laws of countries are like that really and truly, no disrespect to the great man. So because Bunny Wheeler say it doesn't mean say right either. Janet, thanks, Empress. Zane? So when that not hard to figure out, man. That a simple maths, man. That it cannot be that there's no charge for somebody who is found involved in illegal importation of firearms in the country. That can't right. I mean, I stand by that. But I'll get the information. It's not a problem. Zane? So you saying this man said it or that man said it, you not change it, so me not think it right. We need more prisons. Do we really? We need more good parents. We need good family values to be re-implemented and reinstituted. We need a situation where children are socialized and raised in a particular way. Even before we need to deal with some social and economic situation before we talk about we need more prison. You understand? So, I don't know. Yeah, DeAndre. So, not because X man say it or Y man say it, mean say it right. And we don't work, so we work with facts. Some people, what people say, we don't work like that. You understand? So, I'll get some information upon that. It's not a problem. But me I say it can't right. See? We need to deal with some things, man. We need to before we talk about more prison. If we have build more prison, we have say, we have plan to put some more in a prison. Right now, we need to keep the youth them out of prison and get the youth them meaningfully engaged and being. We need many prisons. We don't know why that we laugh, you know. Jaja. Crime is spiritual, more spiritual than physical. All right, let me give you my prison view. We need decent prisons, modern prisons to replace the ones that we have. But in terms of more prisons, me not necessarily think that is the way to go. I would prefer re-socialization. I would prefer parents being held more accountable for the things that their children do. I would prefer some more social and economic intervention from a young age to treat with potential violence producers than saying we need more prison. Because look, how many people are sentenced to life in prison? They have to come back a road, you know, and rehabilitation is not very good as far as the data says within the Jamaica penal system. And majority of people serving time in our prisons are reoffenders. I think I saw where 88% of inmates in our penal system are reoffenders. You understand what I say? We need to try get the youth them, prevent them from going to prison than bringing more. That is all me think about it right now. Look here. The youth them, nobody raise them, you know? Let me say that. Because you see, every problem have a root cause. One of the root cause and mark you have enough youths who grow up in a good home so them parents do everything in them powers to grow them right and them follow friends or whosoever go do foolishness. But majority of the youths who are deviant and become violence producers or criminals, they grew up in broken homes, man. You understand? Broken homes. We have very few families, technical speaking, families in Jamaica these days. The family system has broken down dramatically, and as such, the youth them are raising themselves in enough instances. I said, we can do both. What do you mean? Do that and build some more prison, Josie. Oh, the serious boy prison thing, though. Go ahead, prison right now is more street cred right now. You see me? Look here. Enough of the man them they're in a prison. That's why them run up and down and hide. That's why we have so much wanted, man. If you're a bad man and you do a crime, you don't link the police and go link them, then we run up and down for. You understand? So enough of them no like prison like that. Me don't know no man who like, well, I guess some man do, me don't know about. You see me? You understand? We need, look, as me say, the prison thing, we need modern prisons. You understand? We need that. Because prison are part of the thing. However, my views are that we need to prevent as many of our boys growing into teenagers, into adults, going to prison. So if we can do things to reduce significantly the number of boys who end up in prison, then we won't need more prison. You see? So I don't know. But just man, so many prisons. You understand? Back in the days, you have your mother and your father, and if them gone work, you have your uncle and your auntie, them and your grandparents, them and your older siblings, them. Somebody's there to instill discipline. Somebody's there to keep you out of trouble and to guide you along the right path. Somebody is there to lick off your head if you need to get your head lick off from time to time. You understand what I say? So, I don't know. Kill all prisoners. But not every prisoner in a prison for violent crimes, Empress. So then that can't right neither. Some man I just drive them vehicle, you know. And them probably a drive a little too fast, or then up on them phone and them lick down somebody and them charge manslaughter and them there prison. Some man just is not a hardened criminal. It's just a one moment of indiscretion and weakness and then they're prison. You see? So we can't go really kill all like prison them like that. That's not safe. You understand? So we don't know. Look here. Look, I know let me take off my glass a bit. Me no for do it in about so like let me take off my glass a bit. If you don't feel say things bad now, read the impact of family breakdown. I yet to be the bringer of bad news, but it is going to get worse because every day the little fibers and sinews that are left are being eroded and becoming degenerated. You understand? And degraded and disappearing. So every day we have more youths are raising themselves. So if we don't feel like I'm more prison we need then we make a sad mistake. We need parents. We have enough mother and fathers. We need some parents. We need strong community bonds. How many are we going to see a youth and do something wrong and now I guide him and correct him? Enough of we now do that. We ignore that and gone. But 5 years on the road that save you, they kick down your door. Or point gun upon you. You see it? I was having a conversation today. I have a lot of conversation, even though I don't talk a lot, but we just end up at some place where we have some conversations. Zane, and I was pointing out to somebody say, as a teacher, man, me not make certain things pass me, brother. Because, so you not a father? Okay, you not a father. Me and your daddy. You name Williams. You are Williams too. And you name Williams. You all on for me pitney. So make sure someone knows when to come through the gate a morning time and me on a papa. You understand? So since I was not a father, me is no father. Right now, me name daddy. You understand me? I say, you is my pitney. Then me going to be your father. We don't make certain things slide because we know, so look here. You see, while snuff teachers, we look on some youths. And so you cannot do that because the moment you do that is the moment you create somebody where you good as if you go do something in the future. You good as if you go shoot him or something, You understand me? I say? So Williams, you know name, You all on the name Williams, You all on for me, that me I tell you, You understand? So the moment you come through that gate, sir, I'm responsible for you. You understand? And then, if me I go on me see up on the street, as long as you have on a uniform at school and me teach and you have to go straighten up yourself and go in your yard. Look here. You don't even understand, you don't understand what's going on. You don't understand what is going on. You don't really understand what's going on the ground level of the thing, brother. You don't only look on the effects. At the root, at the root problem, we don't look at what cause the thing, Soldier, you are going. And I know we beat up the youth, but them have to understand themselves. Because I will not be in an institution where no boy there where me can't talk to, One hour you have to go left and brother, me have bills to pay, I walk here, You come here, you're employed there, brother. So one hour you have to go left. And you're not go left till I graduate, and me not go left till me ready for left. So who need to sort out themselves, and is that me need to sort out myself, sir. So you go fix up your thing. And look. But then again, how many schools you know where you can tell me say 20 male teachers there on staff? How many schools? Put up on your hand and tell me say, teach me know that school there were 20 man a teach around there. Yes, you did know that school there. And then again too. That is the next thing. And when I say man, I mean man. Me not talk males. I mean man. We don't have that. And the Empress them are run off of school them. And whilst the Empress can do so much, and there are some situations where you need a man. We don't know what's going on here now. I'm even telling you what's going on here. Because you see, it is easy to talk about the impact. But we now look on the root cause. 97% of the man them are left teaching. And you think that because they don't love teaching, it's because teaching can't sustain them and them family. But talk to you about this already and somebody even go back in that, As a man, on a teaching salary about it, and make no sense if you have youths. Zine, you have a responsibility. Brother, you have to go sell some back juice and banana chips with that, You see? Say if you can't hustle, you have dead for you hungry. Because by the time you pay your bills, them, just your bills, them alone, brother. Zine, remember say if you go to school for a month again, And not only that, remember say you buy some uniform and some books and pay some exam fee and give some lunch money out of the money we have already as teachers. We don't know what we're doing at this, That's why more time I see some people say some things about teach about there, brother. I may get on the darker side, but me I say then, I just leave them alone because look here, man. Look here. I talk about real teachers now. I not talk about some people who collect a salary. I talk about teachers. You know how much lunch money we find? You know how much teachers not eat lunch, so some of them you can't eat lunch. You know how much school shoes and uniform and textbook and exam fee teachers pay about you? Oh, no, what's going on. But me never get into that need, Me just say the homes are broken and I have seen it for years. I have been a high school teacher for over a decade, and I have seen it. These kids come to us broken. How many of these kids you can help for men when you deal with one class of 40 at Pitney? Some of them are get lost in the cracks. And many times of them youth are resort to becoming young members, brother, and criminals. Where the parents them there? When we are going to start hold some parents responsible. And I don't know, to give you no suggestion on how we are going to hold them responsible, you know, but what are we going to do? Most males that I went to teachers college with are no longer teaching. And them they are man. But when we still up in a school, are we govern that? See? And I know because we don't love it. And not because the man them don't love it. Me know some brilliant teachers, brother. Left this. Walk we left it. Brilliant. Far more brilliant than I am. Left here and gone. Because it don't make no sense financially. You understand what I say? Teaching now, you don't do teaching because you love it, you know. Because you no appreciation now, you no love now in there. You understand? You do people as a teachers are also now. You understand? Nobody no love you no more. First thing in ministry are foolishness. The parents them are foolishness. God forbid not for the pit them are foolishness. Because them parents are foolishness and children live what they learn and all of this. Look here. We have some youth to deal with in the future, you see. Who not see nothing yet, man? Who not think, who not see nothing yet? Teachers say why we need more prison. Them parents in for lock up. My youth. Yeah, your prison talk. Yeah, alright. Brother. The breakdown of family. How me ever say this? Let me collect my thoughts. The breakdown of family and family values in this country will haunt this nation. We will pay dearly, as Renita Adams once said. It's not we are the parents, but who are the parents? No, it is we are the parents, TB, because we have many baby mother and baby father, but we are not parents. Anybody a baby mother and baby father? You have a youth, there's a mother, there's a father, but are you treating with that child how a parent ought to treat with that child? Right, Dean? And now we are seeing the effects from the long time breakdown. They think about all of the breakdown since the early breakdown up to now. Oh, no. Look here. This is the land of my birth, you know. As Eric Donaldson once said, you know, this is Jamaica, my Jamaica. This is the land of my birth. But, bruh, we have some rough days ahead. Tell you that. And when I have some youths, we have a ton of adults in this. Add to that, you see them 2019 till now with a COVID sitting here do and keep them out as first thing, you know. Enough you done with school from 20, no matter which grade they're in, with a grade 7, 8, 9, 10, or 11, enough of them done with school, you know. You have enough you to do in a grade 7 when school like 29, are done with school, you know. Hey. Hey. Yo, yo, I have seen this. I have sat down and I have seen these things so many times. I have interacted with some children who are broken beyond where you can fathom. But now I say be on repair now. But you don't even know, man. You don't even know. Let me tell you that. Yeah, so they must save some money for guns. As Empress Ali said, she not too depend on that. She didn't even know where I go on this. You see me? Yeah. Me I stream about 2 and I just do 2 topic. I mean, I come and talk so long, you know. No few done with school. School is not cool to them. Sometimes it's not even them as a problem with the youth. Yo, that is the next thing. That is, look here. This country, we have turned a blind eye to so many things down the years that, you know, too late shall be the cry. Yeah, man, it's too late now. We just have to just rebuild some things. Psychologists, no, them have guidance counselors. If you want to call them psychologists. But then when you have 2 guidance counselors, I treat with a school population of 1,500 and 700 of them broken. How many of them? How effective can that be? If you get to me and say. Hey, make we move on. Because we can't talk about this until me walk with stick. So make I move on. We talk about it next time. We talk about these things on a regular, you know. I don't agree with you. In terms of what Joseph, no man, it's okay not to agree with me, man. That's fine. But tell me when I agree with. So me know. And oh, we said that already. St. Mary man shot and killed in parking spot dispute. The story is a little bit old. It's about last week Thursday it happened or so. But just to show you what we then know as a people. That is the reason why me still have it in my script. Where we are. Me say somebody said earlier, so we're on a conflict resolution. Everybody head at. Everybody head can just add so. TB, then I saw we start the class and we say, brother, anyway, corruption, the crime, the side of it. We been know this, man. Yeah, I knew. The St. Mary police have launched a manhunt, so him kill people on around, and that is a thing. Like, it's like the man them love a run up and down. 3 years of COVID, no kids in school. I never tell you that, sir. It's when me tell you that. Me say since COVID, some you done with school. I never tell us that you not there at school, sir. So you can't agree with me. You can't disagree with something me not say. You have to disagree with something me say. Then that don't make no sense. But moving on. So a man on for a suspect who allegedly shot and killed a man during a dispute over a parking spot. This is Jamaica Terrated. The deceased has been identified as 25-year-old Adrian Lawrence of School Hill, Castleton in the parish. He was shot and killed about 3:45 p.m. on Thursday. As I said, I think this was last week, Thursday. See it? A preliminary report has indicated that Lawrence, a chef, had an argument with another man known only by his alias Rick over a parking space. Police sources said the man issued a threat to Lawrence that he was going for his gun and that he would shoot him in the head. Me tell him this already. If man said him go for them gun, when he come back, enough did it. But true enough we bad to steal, you know. We go for which gun and them. No man can't tell me say them go for gun and left and he come back come see me. Me not stay there. Then I saw me love gun and love see gun. Then after me enough be gone. Me go catch me somewhere else. You understand? Make me not stay there. Then me don't want to know what kind of gun him have. If him have to go for it, him not come back come see me. Me's gone. I'm not going to be. I'm going to come see the spot where I look for. Then see the brother with your gun. Park your gun there. Me not stay. You understand? But Go for what? A fool that. I saw someone who said, I said this man say to the brothers, I say. Because I know who stay as Jamaicans in us. So what you know? So according to the police, shortly after the man returned and was seen exiting from a black BMW motor car. Black BMW motor car, you know. The man want him be my parking in one spot. He allegedly pulled a handgun and opened fire in the direction. So when he left the place where parking spot there and go where he might go. In that journey there, between where he left and I go. Sitting up come to him and say, brother, what you do not make no sense. When he go for the gun and I go back, along the way, not clicking our head and say, brother, then this makes sense. You go shoot a man over a parking spot. Who own the parking spot? Which one I know have a title for the parking spot? Who have a parking spot title? Who for name the pan it? Nobody no tell him. No, him a run up and down. So BMW when him did that drive, him go to scan go drive it again. He go to go park at somewhere where him no want to park there. No, because him say him go shoot man and then he go for film gun and come back. But Kerry, me and tell you, if me there somewhere, unless I'm yard me there, if a man tell me, if me there my yard and a man tell me say I'm go film gun and come, then me go stay in my yard. Then that will be a different thing now. Because me can't go left my yard. But if me there on the road or somewhere where I'm in my yard, a man tell me say I'm go film gun to come and shoot me. Then me go in my yard. Him is going to have to come there, come find me or find me somewhere else. And then that is going to be different. But say, no, me not staying there, sir. Then that no wise. Anytime man tell us that I'm go for them gun, man, you left, man. Make sure you don't need to know if him come back. Yeah, man. So following the shooting, the man reportedly got back into the BMW and fled the scene. Then you have to left the G. You don't do what you do already, man. You don't need to go nowhere. When you left go, you shouldn't come back. No, you left and nobody can find you. It's when you did left, you never need to go back, brother. Nothing in a man, no click and say, brethren. What you mean you go for gun for go shoot the man over parking? Then I mean, understand. A people parking. A people, I wish camera, a people place, you know? A people place the man shoot the man in the head over, you know? No, brother. Yo, you have to take bad things, make joke. Yeah, I not make no joke, but you have to just laugh. When you think about something, you have to just laugh. No, we not done it, you know. The St. Mary man, them who used to trap people now. The St. Mary man, them a shot people. Thursday's shooting death of Lawrence is the second murder committed in St. Mary Police Division since the start of 2022. Meanwhile, almost 2 hours after that incident over the parking spot, the police were summoned to a shooting in Anota Bay where Davian Bailey was shot and injured at Fort George Road following a verbal altercation between him and a group of bikers. According to the police, Bailey was driving his car home when a group of men driving motorcycles rode up on him and an argument developed. Shots were fired and Bailey was hit, after which the men sped off aboard their bikes. Bailey was taken to hospital where he was treated and released. His injuries are not considered life-threatening. We need to stop issuing men firearm license until they can furnish. But it don't sound like none of them money a license gun they have, Tamu. None of them money sound like a gun them, a license gun them, you know. Them a gun don't sound like so. Them a gun have a illegal sound. Because you know go for your license gun. You gotta have your license gun, you know have to go for. You understand? I don't know. And then Tamu, that are the next thing because people are complaining already, so the FLA is making it too difficult for you to to get a firearm permit, you know. So that is the next thing in our next discussion, you know. Chanel, how are you? You see it? So I mean, even, it everywhere you turn maca joke. That right now, a road full of maca, yeah, man. You need a maca suit. I be a maca there, road. No. May I have something else I want to talk about. You see, justice system is an next. As a matter of fact, I put something to you now. Let me take out my glasses. Yeah. You see, justice system is a bigger hindrance in the crime fight than the police force. May I say that again? The justice system of Jamaica is a bigger stumbling block, a bigger obstacle, a bigger problem than the police in this country. See? Them always sorry, Josie. Them always sorry, brother. Them always sorry. There was a video. Me not even bother do no story, because me couldn't say what me want to say in a video. So me not bother trouble. I don't know, me not use certain language on the channel, like, so me couldn't do a video. I just leave it. I joke, but they just busy. Man, I lie, me I tell. And I never, that's why. The taxi driver who was chased by police officers in St. Andrew recently is a repeat offender. 26-year-old Jamal Pusey. At the time when he was arrested, he had 19 unpaid traffic tickets. While he was trying to elude the police, he also apparently hit a motorcyclist from the bike. So then, them something there. The next day, the following day, he was granted bail. No. We're not even talking about him putting the passenger's life at risk, you know. Zane, we're not even talking about that yet. We are talking about, say, the next day, Lima fi Angpan, brother. The next day, he was granted bail. He had 19 unpaid traffic tickets. He led the police on a very dangerous and reckless chase, endangering the lives of his passengers. I know some people are saying that the police should not have given chase. We never get into that, and the police shouldn't have fired shots. I think Indicom are investigating. And I don't think the police fired shots at the vehicle. I think those were warning shots. I could be wrong. Again. The man was granted bail. So the police, them whether that chase, no under more pressure from Indicom than that man from the justice system. I just leave that right there, son. Me see a farmer, a man, he was given 3 years for illegal possession. 3 years. Remember, we just say, that the sentencing guidelines at the starting point is 15 years. So he pleaded guilty and he get 3 years. No. The WB, I don't think it have anything to do with corruption, It has to do with the full laws them that are on the books. That is what it has to do with. I don't know if any corruption was involved, but primarily that is what it is. Because remember again, and whilst we are berate the justice system, judges don't make laws, you know. The judges operate within the confines of the laws that are made by our politicians. Politicians, they are the persons who make the laws. The judges are bounded by the laws that are given to them. Whilst you have some judges that are too lenient, and too soft, they operate within the confines of the Constitution and the laws given to them by our lawmakers, which ultimately are our politicians. So whilst we cost the judges them, and I say some of them too lenient, but they can only operate with what they are given. You understand? So that is why when people say certain things sometimes about the police and the judges, really and truly, it is not even them, But, yeah, so that is it, brother. And the judge need to figure that out. I mean, I will say that again, because I don't know if a station bail in the get. So that is the next thing. Whosoever give him bail at them to figure that out. As a matter of fact, I want them a plan for suspend him license. When he kills some people. So it comes back down to our chauffeur-driven, jacket and tie, pahira driving, gardener having, helpers quarters having, maid having, dentists to clean them dog teeth having politicians. The info there was not released, but me know say was granted bail. Let me see. My name Jamaica Pusey. Alright, so 3 days ago, so soon an article here. This is what it says. So the taxi operator seen in a video speeding from the police while ignoring streaming passengers has been charged with several traffic violations. He has been identified as 26-year-old Jamaica Pusey. It has been revealed that Mr. Pusey has 19 unpaid tickets. Now, Superintendent Aaron Fletcher, head of the St. Andrew North Police Division, said that Mr. Pusey was released, station bail. Mr. Pusey was released on station bail. Oh, you get that? So, well, I guess the person who has some corruption and all. Okay. That is the next thing. But hold on. So Mr. Pusey was released on station bail. Yeah? Let me continue to read this. See? And is scheduled to appear before the traffic court. Who gives... Brother, I might not forget no bail. You understand? Let me see if I can find anything as station bail. I did read this with you, But it no matter. Right. That is it. EMC. Yeah, it is. But some people don't forget no bail, brother. The judges have the authority not to grant bail. In this case, it was station bail. Oh, you get that? After, look. So this is what station bail. But we have, I don't know, but I hear the car is owned by a policeman. Okay, I don't know. But I know, but that's possible because many taxis on the road. There are many cars on the road that are owned by a police officer. So that is not so far-fetched. You see, that's a possibility. I mean, I can't confirm that still. You understand? What is Amir doing? Am I right, Him something about the place that talk to himself. Alright, talk to him, man. I don't know him talk to, but him talk. You understand? The owner of the vehicle needs to be held accountable too. I guess probably on the ticket issue, but then me give the brother them a taxi still. I don't know. No, yeah, man. Strong possibility. Yeah, teach it's simple. It's a cap on the car. But you can prove Eddie Headley. Can you prove this? So bail was a must. We soon don't hear nothing about the case. Yeah, but then if care one by a policeman, that's why I get off. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. But me just said to you say the dispensation of justice is a problem. These laws, taxi man calmer than the police. Well, that's one we have looking at it. If him did run under one truck or run off of one precipice, then I don't know if we didn't say that I know still, but said as well that ends well, I suppose. Zane? Antiquated, archaic, medieval, nonsensical. Those are just a few words to deal with it. Beachy Stout is likely to be tried for both wives in one hearing. I think as some people not really sure. Say, I saw if you got cause of two separate incidents, so then should be tried different separately. I suppose, I don't know if our resources them might try, you know what I mean, consolidate. But Portland businessman Everton Beachy Stout McDonald, who is charged for the deaths of his wife and ex-wife, could be tried for both matters at the same time. The prosecutor made a revelation when McDonald appeared in court recently via video link. The 67-year-old McDonald is to return to court on May 26th when matters against him will again be mentioned. Meanwhile, the prosecutor said the police at the Cybercrimes Division needed a further 4 to 6 weeks as there was a delay from one telecommunication provider in releasing certain material. The telecommunication provider, they might be ever weird. Like, they don't really, I don't know. According to the prosecutor, there is nothing else outstanding. She's hoping that a trial date will be set at the next occasion. Meanwhile, attorney Earl Hamilton told the court that he received disclosure last Thursday and described the files as voluminous. With the prosecution's intention to try both matters, Hamilton said he and his client needed to have further talks relating to representation in both matters. Hamilton is representing McDonald in the July 2020 murder of the businessman's second wife, Tony Hamilton McDonald, which Oscar Barnes has been jointly charged. And them something. No representation has been settled for McDonald in relation to the May 2009 murder of his first wife, Merlene Petal McDonald. Laugh out loud, we need more prison. Sure. Yo, so Beachy Stout, him still a ticket. What's your ticket record you ever have? Never get a ticket yet, family. Never, not even one. You see it? Never. Not one time. Police never tap me. Popular route taxi driver, Soursop, killed in St. Andrew. So detectives assigned to the St. Andrew North Police Division are probing Thursday's gun murder of a popular route taxi driver in the community of Havendale, St. Andrew. The dead man has been identified only by his alias, Soursop. Police report that Soursop was attacked and shot on Riverside Drive just after midnight while he sat in his motor vehicle. He reportedly managed to drive himself to the gas station at the corner of Border Avenue and Manningsville Road before he collapsed behind the steering wheel. Soursop was taken to hospital where he succumbed to his injuries. His death has hit several of his regular passengers hard. I feel it for Soursop, as he was always a jovial spirit who made me laugh whenever I took his taxi. He had been driving the Whitehall route for many years, and everybody knows him. It is really sad the way he lost his life, one woman said. Jaja, and that was the second murder in the St. Anthony Police Division in less than 24 hours. Suspect held in Trelawney Farmer's murder. So the Trelawney police have confirmed the arrest of one of the main suspects in the murder of an elderly farmer whose charred remains were discovered in Clarkstown about 1 p.m. on Monday. Adrian, what go on, bro? We have managed to apprehend one of the suspects, and we are now in the process of getting a confession from him in the presence of his lawyer, after which he will be charged, as senior cop said. I think that was the day before yesterday or yesterday, I don't even know. And mining in the cockpit country. I missed that one there. The 2 tickets me get at the 2 time wallet shot. We don't need to laugh, you know. I don't need to laugh. You see, but you see, them police and all there, because enough of them get set up, so you know. Enough man set them up on. This police are send man guy ATM or jam money car back on game. When he come back, a police him come back with. So policeman now learn road boy. You see it? But say pack your wallet shot. Man, you take a ticket and don't give the police the money, man. You see it? Yeah, man, take a ticket, man. Do you think Floyd Green may have lost any credibility or confidence from the Jamaican people? Yeah, I think so. How many? Then that is the question. Zine given the ruling by the DPP. I don't think credibility in terms of the ruling of the DPP. The DPP may have lost more credibility from the people, but Floyd Green, the people them they done try him already. You understand? And charge him already. Zane, and you know, some people I suppose have forgiven him. And some people they think him need to serve a longer time out in the wilderness and thing. But I think generally people will probably come to forgive him. You understand? And things. So I don't really think the DPP ruling affected his credibility. The DPP ruling, if anything, would affect the DPP's credibility, which we know that most people not give the DPP no credibility from morning. Yes, and so I think, and you know, in Jamaica, we are very forgiving people, you know, him come out and him say him wrong and him apologize and, you know what I mean, him taking punishment. So, you know, some people say, all right, here we go on, him do the thing. The news cycle is short. You see me? Yeah, because then every day sitting else new no go answer, so then you know what I mean, they don't really dwell on one thing too long. You know, so it media thing set up and thing, you know, some topics you press it. But yeah, you know what thing go. Yeah man, so the identity of the suspect, we said that already. And thing. But you don't know the man basically we only forgive politicians, kiss me teeth. An artist, we don't think of those politicians. Look here. Scratch that. Jamaicans and a whole forgive anybody we have name. Put it away there. We are quick to forgive people with names. We forgive names and fames. Which you mean Floyd Green tears them, the WB, or Andrew tears them? Paul Willing needed to resign. Why there's no charge for Nzinga King? I see them calling the British Prime Minister to resign. I think though with the Nzinga King thing, well, I don't know why the ruling that takes so long, the judgment that takes so long. First thing in the come investigate about 2 years. I don't know why they needed so long to treat with the investigation. And the DPP, I think them say the file must be near what 90% complete and thing. I think I have it somewhere, so let me see. I'm good as not have it. DPP rule, yeah, 95% complete. DNJ. So, and I say no charge on me, and I like no ruling, say no charge on me. I don't think a ruling has been handed down yet. So, I don't know. So, I go watch our still. Craig, I know you're there, no? I know from Paul and your Kobe, I'm going to start laugh, man. You understand? Why go on? All is well? It's good to see you, sir. So, Man killed, teen among injured in Spanish Town attack. A 15-year-old shot while buying food for her mom. So gunmen firing indiscriminately inside a shop along Featherbed Lane in Spanish Town Tuesday night killed one man and injured two others, including a 15-year-old Ascot High School boy who is hospitalized in serious condition. The incident, which occurred about 9:15 p.m., resulted in the death of 58-year-old laborer Desmond Beckford of Martin Street in Spanish Town. Now, residents said Beckford and the 15-year-old were collateral damage because they were not believed to have been the targets. Also, don't know the targets them. Reports are that Beckford, who operated a soup business at the front of the shop, was standing in the shop when a man who was being chased by two gunmen sought cover. The attacker reportedly fired rounds in all directions. The 15-year-old, who had gone to purchase food for his mother, was on his way out of the shop when he was hit multiple times in the lower body. Beckford was pronounced dead at hospital and the other two admitted. The teenager underwent surgery. And a soupy and the youth them want, but them just at the wrong place at the wrong time, said one man who asked not to be identified. I just left the shop, and by the time I reach my gate, I hear a whole heap of shot. Another man who lives near to the shop pointed to a bullet hole in the concrete column at his gate, suggesting that he would have been hit if he had been standing at his usual spot. Yeah, Georgia. I just left the gate and go inside and me hear all the shot them go off. May I tell you, if me was standing at my usual spot, you wouldn't be able to talk to me. So the mother of a student who lives less than 200 meters from the crime scene said she had heard the shots but never believed that her son could have been caught in the attack. He is the first of 5 children. Auntie, they come for one man and they still have to shoot my son, she said, with tears rolling down her cheeks. The mother, who requested anonymity, lamented the distress traumatic incidents caused for families. I am just praying that he pulls through. I'm hoping pull through it, you know. Funny you say that. Yeah, Adrian. I think when you look upon him, Jamaicans, if you have name and fame, then forgive you quick, man. You only want to say you're sorry. And if you not say you're sorry, then forgive you, see me. But so no name and no forgiveness. No mercy. To hell with them. But if you have name and fame, then forgive you a little bit like. They will take a little time sometime, but them all come round. Them all come round. But if he is nobody, is an unknown grave like, no headstone, no forgiveness. I saw we stay about here. I don't know how we stay so. We don't know how we grow, you know. Yeah, man. But if you have name and fame, then forgive you, man. But if there's nobody, you don't get no forgiveness about it. You see, that's all. Why I don't even know. Husband and wife killed allegedly by son in Portmore identified. God. I think based on my recollection, this is the third incident in Portmore where a parent has died allegedly at the hand of a child. I think a physically challenged man was allegedly killed by his son sometime last year. Then a mother, her head was bashed in a few months ago by her son allegedly. He was shot and killed eventually in a sequence of events that same night. And this story, I don't know, man. I don't know. The WBA thing. Big up yourself and your family. Give thanks, man. I appreciate the support, bro. In our real life. The husband and wife allegedly killed by their son in Christian Meadows, Portmore, St. Catherine this morning has been identified. They are 69-year-old Cecil Ramsey, a minister of religion and a painting contractor, and 55-year-old vice principal at the St. Andrew Preparatory School, Phyllis Ramsey. Their son, Simeon, is in custody. So the police report that they received a call and went to Phoenix Park in Dumby in Portmore and spoke with security guards about a Toyota Axiom motor car registered to Phyllis Ramsey that was abandoned in the community. They say the vehicle was searched and blood was found inside. The police say the suspect was later found wandering inside the community and was apprehended. Apprehended, yeah? According to the police, during an initial interview, he informed the cops that he had stabbed and killed his parents. The police then escorted the suspect to his home on Antares Avenue in Christian Meadows, where they say the bodies of his parents were found inside the house. The police say a knife was also found. Wow. I think I read in another article where they suggested that Simeon may have been suffering from mental issues. I don't know. You think it has shifted, Adrian, or it should be shifted? Because then that is the next thing, you know. You understand? A computer, you buffer like. So I don't know. I don't know, bro. Really don't know, man. Right, so I'm this here, so I don't know. Portland man charged for killing his elderly father. These days, man. A 30-year-old Portland man has been charged with the murder of his 68-year-old father. Charge is Andrew Walker, Fair Hill District. He is scheduled to appear before the Portland Parish Court on Tuesday, February 8th. The police report that in December of 2021, neighbors became concerned when they heard sounds of a struggle and went to investigate. They reportedly found the accused man's father, Errol Walker, unresponsive in his home with injuries and assisted him to hospital. He later succumbed to his injuries on Thursday, January 6th. Suspicious of his son, residents reportedly accosted him and handed him over to the police. The police and investigation implicated Andrew in the incident. They say a post-mortem ruled that the senior citizen died of blunt force trauma to the head. His son was subsequently charged with murder. And parents, please do not abuse your children. Me nah say a boy not forget a one slap, you know. Yeah, sir. Or a girl not forget a one pinch, you know. Or one conk in their forehead, like. But don't abuse your children. Buxton Town in shock as a 63-year-old slain and hubby injured. So residents of Buxton Town in Wakefield are mourning the brutal pre-dawn attack on a couple in which a woman was hacked to death and their partner wounded. Dead is Madeline O'Sullivan, otherwise called Momus, a 63-year-old laborer of the St. Catherine district of Buxton Town. Yeah? Reports are that about 1 a.m. on Thursday, the couple heard strange sounds outside their home. The husband opened the door to the 3-room board structure dwelling and sustained injuries to the face and upper body. Mrs. O'Sullivan suffered multiple chop wounds. They were assisted to the Linstead Hospital where Madeline succumbed to the injuries and her husband was admitted. The O'Sullivans lived alone and burned coal as their means of income. Now, residents of the rural farming community were almost in denial Thursday as they reflected on the gruesomeness of the attack. I still can't believe that them things are happening inside the community. Something is wrong. And she don't trouble people and they murder her. And this motor car used to transport coal was still parked in the yard Thursday afternoon. And so, I don't know. Boy. Attorney at law representing the R Hotel in New Kingston, Peter Champagny, is suggesting, and this is related to the Floyd Green situation, as lawyer says R Hotel prosecution a waste of time as Green and others are cleared by the DPP. I don't know. So Champagne is suggesting that if charges are preferred against his client for breaches of the Disaster Risk Management Act, they are likely to amount to nothing. The hotel is operated by Renfrew Management Limited, whose chief executive officer is Joseph Bogdanovich. Now, Champagne was responding to the legal opinion of the Director of Public Prosecution, Paula Llewellyn, which was submitted to the police on Friday with regards to alleged breaches of the Disaster Risk Management Act involving then Agriculture Minister Floyd Green, Mona Division Councillor Angie Bellamy, Director of Enforcement and Compliance at the National Solid Waste Management Authority Dave Powell, and Gabriel Hilton last September. The DPP ruled that no charges be laid against the four, who were captured on video among a group of people at a birthday party at the hotel toasting to a no movement day last September. And no movement days were implemented by the government last year to curtail the spread of coronavirus. The article go on forever and ever and ever and ever. Amen. I couldn't bother with this song. I just got about it. See, I know that many Jamaicans, did you see the Advocates Network press release regarding the Floyd thing? No, I have not. Station bail jar in relation to the driver. I think that many more Jamaicans are starting to believe that. Just give the youths more money or give criminals a job. One fact solve. No, that not solve crime. No, enough for the youth they don't want to work here, John. You know what I mean, you know that, you know. You understand? We were discussing earlier, said the breakdown of families is a major contributor to the whole situation, the deviance and the deviant ways of our young men and young women, because many women are involved in crime behind the scenes and things. I don't know. And then something. So you see the law is a thing and a half. You understand? And I don't know. Okay, Tamu, no problem. You know, sometimes the best we don't say some things still. But the DPP is a Floyd and him friend them not forget no charge. You understand? Auntie. Finar, have you received the full breakdown of why no charges were laid? I haven't seen that, you know. I just know it's not charge on late. I not see none of the media houses them detail and things. Because I'd really love to see why not. See, I know some DRMA thing where it change and this and that and for proved. Look, we need to have one Jamaica with one set of laws for everybody. Teacher, I heard these well known. I'm not sure how that. Okay. Boy, Craig, I don't know. It's a combination both, but the boys them need them father, bro. Like so badly. Like, man, when I reason with some of the youths them one time and you hear them story and them life story and why them be a certain way and what them father there, what them father do, are, man, it's depressing. That exemption DRMA thing there from the beginning, DRJ, was always playing with fire. You understand? Because there were too many gray areas. And, man, look here. As I said, we need one Jamaica with one set of law for everybody. Argument done. You understand? If we didn't have that from the beginning, we wouldn't need a something here. Because the truth is, we have 2 Jamaica, maybe 3. Or 4, or maybe more. Depends. You understand? Continuing with Madam DPP, is it? The DPP says ruling in Nzinga King's locks cutting case 95% complete. I don't know why this is taking so long. The Empress ear, I'm sure, probably grow back by now. Based on how long them take. Director of Public Prosecutions, Paula Llewellyn, says her ruling in the case of the cutting of the locks of Rastafari and Nzinga King is now 95% complete. Now, according to Llewellyn, her office is only awaiting the finding of the forensic examination it has requested through the Independent Commission of Investigations. Llewellyn said Indicom has made a request of the government forensic lab. But I think Indicom did have all of them. Yeah, I don't even know. I don't even know. Llewellyn, Mr. Authority, she said once the report is received, the legal opinion will be completed in a day or two, and she will recommend that it be made public. King, 19, King, who is 19, alleges that her dreadlocks were cut by a policewoman while she was in custody at the Four Parks police station last year. Her attorney, Isaac Buchanan, said that he is disappointed by the delay in his client's case. She is a victim, and at this time, she doesn't feel like a victim, as aspects of the investigation or requisition for coming to a conclusion of the investigation are centered around making her look like an accused, which is most unfortunate. But she maintains that her hair was cut by that particular officer who is being protected, and we know that eventually the truth will come out, said Buchanan. Buchanan said he was particularly troubled that having named the alleged perpetrator, there is little progress in the matter. I will only say justice delayed is usually justice denied, and it is very unfortunate that it is taking so long. It actually is very unfortunate that it is taking so long. Indicom has said an investigative file and its report were submitted to the Office of the Prosecution on November 11. See? That's a long time. But then Indicom take about 2 years too. So about 4 years now. Meanwhile, King appeared in the Klein and Parish Court to answer the charge of failure to wear a mask. The offense, trial date for King has been set for June 5. So King had previously appeared before the court for disorderly conduct, which stemmed from a June 2021 incident at a taxi park in Maypen, Clarendon. That is not even important right now. I cannot understand, and I've said this numerous times sitting in the same chair, that I don't know why it took Indicom so long to treat with the investigation. I was very surprised about that. Zane and thing. No, it's a she and a EMC. It's a young lady. And thing. The thing about the DPP's ruling on the case isn't only symptomatic of a dysfunction of the justice system, resources inefficiency, but more so a weakness in the systemic checks and balances in politics. That is so well said. Judge of God. But fam, so shouldn't Indicom have that already then? If Indicom takes so long to do the investigation, why Indicom not have that and them take forever and a half? Oh man. I don't know. Dancehall artist Rytikal freed in gun court. So Rytikal has been freed of gun charges. Rytikal, whose real name is Ryan McFarlane, had been charged with illegal possession of firearm and ammunition. He was freed in the gun court in Kingston after the judge upheld submission by his attorney, Abel Danfoot, that there were discrepancies in the prosecution's case. McFarlane had testified in his defense that he was not in possession of the firearm or ammunition. He also said the vehicle he was driving was a rental and that other persons had access to it. It was alleged that on January 28 last year, the police were on patrol in 8 Miles Bull Bay, St. Andrew, when McFarlane was seen acting in a suspicious manner. The police searched his car and found a firearm with ammunition. He was arrested and charged. Boy, date being, that is why, for the past week, about 2 weeks, I haven't done, I think, probably more than one video related to murders. I just decided me now cover no murder story for a while. You see it? So, Rytikal say him never have no position on a gun. The car, the rental car, and then something there, and he's freed. Well, let me take this opportunity to say this. Whilst being acquitted, this should be a moment of reflection for the artists, and not only Rytikal, but all other artists. This should be another wake-up call. Because I'm not going to get into the technicalities of whether or not him know about the gun or did film gun or him never know about. I'm not even going to get in that. You formulate that opinion for yourself. What I'll do is to say, youngster, if you know that there are aspects of your life that needs to be sorted out, this is an opportunity to do so. If you know that you are involved in anything that you are not to be involved in, now is the time to extricate yourself from said things. On the flip side, if you know that you are not involved in any of these things and you are just focusing on the music, continue to focus on the music, and all the best. A word to the wise is sufficient. I'll leave it there. Grace McLean. Former acting permanent secretary Grace McLean interdicted. She has been barred from returning to work until it is decided whether she will have to pay back some $124 million at the ministry that allegedly cannot be accounted for. Her attorney, Queen's Counsel Peter Champini, confirmed that McLean received a letter from the government advising of her interdiction until Financial Secretary Darlene Morrison determines whether she will be surcharged. We await the ultimate decision to decide whether we will challenge it in the courts. If the substantive response is unfavorable to us, we will see the intervention of the courts, he said. Champini said the remuneration terms of the interdiction are to be settled in the next 5 days. He said McLean has insisted that the surcharge proceedings instituted against her are unwarranted. McLean's paid leave, as usual, was scheduled to end one Wednesday after she was sent home last October after 2 law enforcement agencies launched investigation into $124 million unaccounted for payouts to the Cecil Cornwall chaired Joint Committee of the Tertiary Education, JCTE. McLean's substantive post is Chief Education Officer. Now, Cassan Troop currently acts in that role. Now, the surcharge recommendation was made by Auditor General Good Girl Pamela following her audit of the funds paid over to the JCTE, which refused to submit documents after claiming it was a private entity. A similar action was also recommended against Dinor Bernard, the permanent secretary McLean replaced when he was reassigned to the Finance and Public Service Ministry as Director General. One post when he existed, Royal sent him over there. He challenged his transfer and the court said his position of permanent secretary. Okay, so he challenged his transfer and the court said his position of permanent secretary at the Education Ministry should not be filled until the matter was determined. Hence, Grace Tiller Act. The judicial review is expected to commence later this year. So the funds were paid to the JCTE over a 32-month period up to June of 2020. In her 2021 annual report released recently, the Auditor General said Bernard is responsible for approximately $113 million, while McLean was accountable for $11 million. Neither the permanent secretary nor the acting permanent secretary sought to determine whether there were legal grounds for transferring millions to JCTE. Having transferred significant funds, Neither the permanent secretary nor the acting permanent secretary ensured that the funds were appropriated for the intended purpose and that there was poor accounting of the funds, the Auditor General said. No, long story short, you don't know that part there already. We need some surcharge against some politicians, you know. You understand? From way back when, come right back. From Shell waiver scandal to Operation Pride to National Housing Trust to NetServe to Petrojam to Nesal to National Nutrition Limited to else. To all about, man. All of them, man. We need some surcharge. When them wrong, them always get championing. Then, I mean, you get the best, innit? I don't know. I've seen that making the round, say, so what DeAndre just said. But wanted to big up police officer Tamika Taylor. What's going on in the police force around here? Maybe, you know, I'm not going to get, I'm not going to comment on that story there. Make it go and develop. May I watch it? See? If her allegations against senior police officers are correct, I sincerely hope that they are treated with. However, if Miss Taylor is also not being forthright with the persons who she has been talking to, I think she needs to do that as well. So I'll leave it at that. Earpiece, big up on yourself. We call it a night. The sun is still out and bright. Big up on yourself. When me just put on the glass, everything did stay so, you know, like when something slant. But it kind of look a bit better, you know. Okay, I guess my eyes were just adjusted. It still kind of look lean. And my left eye was giving the problem. It kind of blurry light when we go so. We still see everything, you know, but it kind of look a bit blurry. That one I know I can't see everything. But, so then say this I go fix it. You understand? So it have an anti-glare thing for the, you know, I spend hours editing and streaming and that. So that Zane, yeah, plus then say it I go work from my left eye. That is suffering from a little bit of astigmatism, I think. Yeah, that's something. So and some things when you go out in the sun and then look at things, and when you drive, it glare from the light at night and then look at things. That go on, but it have to go on because them charge me arm. Yes, and so you know what thing go. Sleepy eye. Yeah, peace. Big up on yourself. But nutrition bun still make. Yeah, brother. Nutribula and they sitting there. I be things going over there, so money missing and they sitting there. So then suppose I start my production soon, I think. So that a part I think. I don't even know. You see it? Yeah. Me soon, and I promise you no stream Sunday. You know. What I try to do these days is edit on a Sunday. Well, try to edit on a Sunday. Because normally I have an interview on a Monday. And Wednesdays and Thursdays. Some weeks. And Saturday some weeks too. So I'm going to try to keep it in on a level. Citizens, journalists like yourself and others act as a kind of watchdog. You know what thing go? We try. Well, I try. Let me speak for myself. You understand? And I try to be balanced and fair. So, you know what thing go? We don't just do for do sake. We do knowing that everybody we're involved is still a human being and we still have to deal with the thing. Tell Barry Sisson on the interview, I feel good when she's wrapped up in my arms. You understand? We don't know if Father Barry is the part. We see what go on. We are work, man. We are work. We see what go on. I wish interview next week. Oh, yeah, that one day. One man with head big like mine or bigger than we are going to see full for head bigger. Not even full for, we are going to see full for head bigger. Because the two of them now, they're not small. Yeah, but female could as bigger for me. Nah, man, female bigger for me, man. Female is a bigger head. Yeah, son, I'm look at my head big, you know, but you're not so big. Yeah, man. A female bigger, man. I'm winning big head contest, man. Peace. Big up on yourself. Appreciate the support. So my head always bigger. Teach what happened to scouts. You know, so some place, it's still going on some place, but even them things that break down in the brother, cause say, yo, why I even know ya, man? There's so many problems for the Liebert. I want to tell you, it long so. And if I start talking about it again, I'm going to stay until 3 o'clock in the morning. You understand? So we talk about that one next time. You see the interest of the youth is the next thing. You understand? The so you say I lecture it alone bigger than for me. Oh, I see. So you did. Nah, man. Richie Stevens said bigger than for me. I'm going to interview Richie Stevens. Richie Stevens never himself. My head small compared to Richie Stevens. They can't tell me no. Stitchy head bigger. Enough man head bigger for me in the music. Enough big head man in the music. May I tell you? Them man head big. You see me? My head small compared for them dead, man. Peace. Big up on yourself still. Oh, I never say a stitch in my interview now, you know. I just assess. You understand? When I talk about big head still. Richie lips. We not get into that, Kerry. Me there so and my head small, feel small when me I interview Richie. May I tell her that it's your head? You did that? Teacher, no run a Blackburn pen go find Johnny Osborne. Me not think Johnny Osborne there, Eddie. I mean, no, but if you tell me say they run a Cockburn pen now, then me go seek him out. But me never know say him dead out. Me think them man they reside some other parts or some place. You understand? Me been a try to find Johnny for true, but me didn't really seek him out yet. Like what me say, me need for. But Johnny a G, I think, man. Dub plates playing in the ghetto tonight. Like Mama saw already for the interview. But Mama saw, I don't even know no DJ. I want to tell you, say, I know some things are going on in the streets. I can't tell exactly what go on. Because, you know, we don't really met certain things I pre certain. But we don't see, yes, she has some people been at it and things. I don't even know. You understand? But when Mama saw already, we ready, man. As long as Mama saw now come preach. You understand? Me good. If Mama saw willing to talk to me about her journey from them time, she not have to really sing. It's How About the Meat song them and Sycamore Tree song them. She not have to sing them. But you can't talk to me about journey. And man of the least are a problem and then sitting there and since the selector tell you walk out, me turn penny out and then sing them. She don't have to sing them. She don't. I would have never beg her a piece of when I sang them. You understand? But she can tell me, say, you know what? Teach her about so thing go until we reach another part. She can't sing two gospel songs. I don't have a problem with that. But the preaching, I don't know about that part. But Mariana G, you know, as long as she ready for it, you understand? But even a sermon thing, she did for share her story. When her story not start when she become a Christian. You understand? That does that, me I say. But me done, me tap. You understand? Me gone. Peeps, me soon, no. Probably Tuesday. You know Tuesday interview there, so. As DeAndre says still a lecturer interview Tuesday, I think, for true. I think so. And then after that, I don't even remember. Good as love in there. That interview is that interview. Let me just think about the interview we are laugh. Teacher was surprised at one point how you and Beanie and Bounty became friends. Well, surprised in terms of what? You know, yeah, thing with Killer. Because no people don't know what Killer link make. Me do a video one time. But start one series for the child early out. From the time when I say I can't read, like, you know, Jamaican biography. Zane, and me do one video about Killer, you know, him stored, you know what I mean? And him post it on him Instagram page. And I think I comment on that and something, you know, him respond and thing, and, you know, him link up on him and say, you know, he has been watching the thing and him like the direction. Because them time the vlogging was about Gully and Gaza and Plaza and them sitting there, and you know what I mean? And we have tried something different, and you know, from there so. And then now, with the Beanie Man thing, I think we go kill a birthday party and Beanie Man was there. And him step cross, Zane, and start talking about the little Lenny interview. So that's how I think. So, you know, everything can work out. You know, so I think everything just happen naturally and organically, brother. Not the force or not the rush. It's just, I just destiny, man. I just destiny. You understand? I just destiny. When I do the work the right way, the bright way, you lead in the right way. You understand? Yeah, man. Peace. Big up on yourself. Dear Jesse, a lie. What you mean a lie, bro? What you know what you're talking about? Hello to she didn't suppose to stream tonight and about she couldn't get for forward like you see and thing and then something there. DS. Alright, we talk about that. I think DS is still there. Peace, big up on yourself. Tuesday, 7:30. Make it a date and don't be late. Don't look for it. Get book for it. It will be a musical lecture. What good? Me still not fix me. Me lose me, yeah man, a lecture for two man. Me lose me outro, me need to fix it back. Me lose me intro to but me make it back. You understand? Since there. Zine, we need to remake it too, but it go on look a bit. So me outro me not happy. But me soon. What good? Save trouble upon the gravel. Step with Jah. I'm out. I use my intro as my outro still. Me soon. See it ya? It bad.
Kaboom! Teach them! Always make sure the message reach them!
Live from Kingston, Jamaica, broadcasting around the world. You're watching the
alright. This, you're there. Zane? No, I know me did do a thing for you do an interview, but it never happened. So watch ya. Going forward, but it said this one time, I never do it, you know. Going forward, I intend to bring 10-15 minutes to some small business. I know your business big still enough, so if I give me, I say small. You understand? Some small business owners, you know what I mean, who are doing things that I don't have a problem with them shared with my viewers. Zane, you know, as you know, promotion, no cost to you. So we start with people within the family and businesses that I patronize. So call in and them tell about them business and what them do and what them do and all of them something and you reach out to them and support them thing. So I want to start with you. So probably next Friday, make sure say you can go up on camera and you are calling and tell them about DS Electronics Unlimited and then Sydney. You understand? A big businessman, a small up a businessman, but you have a G. You understand? And we do that with some more people. So for the people who are part of the family, or if you don't have a business and somebody in your family are close, you have a business where I know dildo them must sell are there sitting there like, vibrator and they sitting there. You understand? And blow up dollar and them things there. And bleaching cream and them things. You know, and them things there. 15 minutes on the program, man. You know what I mean? I don't know if I'll separate it from the stream in the future and just do that as a one thing, but we see Augusta. But I think, you know, as part of giving back to my subscribers and viewers, people them, you know what I mean, support me and we support them and them thing. Yeah, man. So, this, prepare yourself. Big up yourself. My God. Maria, big up yourself, you know. I play by my intro for my outro again. I mean, I have no outro, I can't find it. I have to go make it back. Yeah, and then something. Where do dilly? I don't say nothing about dilly, I say about dildo. You understand? Nobody can advertise and dildo on my channel, miss. And then say I'm bleaching cream and then depend that. Yes, no go advertise at some else. Me soon. About dilly. So call fear with dilly. But I say carry with dilly and go on with. But God.
Kaboom! Teach them! Always make sure the message reach them!
Live from Kingston, Jamaica, broadcasting around the world. You're watching the Teach Dem YouTube show. Intellectual, yet stimulating. Fair, frank, and factual. And now,
Broadcasting live.
We will broadcast
live. This is Extra Class, streaming to the world and beyond.
Hey, let's go.
You know, it's Teach Them, the #1 intellectual blogging panel on the YouTube channel.